YouTube, what's up? It's your boy 360 Jeezy, and in this video right here I did a whole total transformation. I did a haircut that was just, it was a big chop, alright? I did a low fade, left it curly on top, and yeah man, the line is just crispy. Everything about this cut, I just love it, man. So if you think this video is gonna be fire, give it a thumbs up right now, alright? If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe all in this area, alright? It's a big subscribe button just right here. I mean, you can't miss it. I mean, if you want to subscribe right now, you can just by clicking this button right here. I mean, just do it, alright? It's your boy 360 Jeezy, stay tuned. Alright YouTube, the tools that I'm going to be using to do this haircut, I'm going to use these speed lines, fast feeds basically, there's zero gap. Then I'm going to be using my modified Andis T outliner, and that's basically, no, matter of fact, let me get up here. I'm going to use my Andis Slimline Pro Li's just to shape the low fade. You guys been asking me what brush I use, this ring brush. Hold on real quick. This brush right here is Irving Barber Company. I got it there, I got it on Instagram. It's a nice brush, just dust off the clients right like that, dust off the hair. So yeah, that's the brush that I use. The first step you want to take is parting the hair. My client wants curls at the top, so all I'm doing is separating the bottom half from the top half and making my part roughly straight. After that, you want to take out all the bulk on the sides. What I mean by bulk is it's a lot of hair on the sides, so you want to take it down to where it's visible enough so you can set your guideline. Right now I'm using my Andis Slimline Pro Li's just to create a bottom line. I'm balding out the bottom and I'm just setting it very neatly. In a lot of my videos I always say, like, your first guideline it kind of predicts the way your fade is going to come out, you know, how neat the fade is going to come out. So make sure you set a neat guideline that way, and kind of make it kind of contour towards head so that it could be a unique fade, you know what I mean? You don't want to have a basic fade, you know. When doing this, you kind of create your blends by making the first guideline custom. Using my Oster speed lines with the lever open, you want to go up about a ½ inch, and you know, sometimes I don't remember like if it's a full inch or a ½ inch, but you know, this one right here is roughly a ½ inch. You want to make good, decent guidelines. All right, when you do these blends, you want to make enough to where, you know, you can see them and it's visible. Don't make it too big, but just don't make it too small. But make good guidelines, that way the blend will come out and it'll be a long blend instead of like a short blend or too long of a blend, or you're going into too much hair at the top. But just make sure you pay attention on how I set the guidelines and how thick I set the guidelines. Next guideline is the one guard open, and as the same step that I took when I did the lever open, I'm using the same, you know, thickness and just creating another guideline and being real cautious and being real neat on how I set them. Now with this 2 guard open, you're gonna notice that I'm going straight up. I'm not digging in. I'm just taking the clipper and I'm going straight up. I'm kind of flicking at it too, just so it could blend into the rest of the hair. I don't want to go too far into the hairs. I just want to get a little bit of bulk off, and yeah, I'm just going straight up. Using the 0 guard closed, I'm just flicking at the middle line. And here's a tip for you guys that you guys need to know when you're blending out this line right here. Make sure you don't get too deep with it, alright? As long as the line is faded out, you don't have to keep flicking at it and flicking at it. And in your mind, you might be thinking, okay, I'm creating another guideline, but as long as the line is blended out, you don't have to keep going at it and going at it. Just flick it and move on to the next surface. Flick it, move on to the next surface. You can go back and check, but normally you can just flick it a couple of times and it should be out of there. Now with the lever closed, I'm just flicking at the bottom again. When you're blending, you're flicking out. All right, flick out that bottom line, and yeah, man, it's the same step as you take when you use this 0 guard closed. Just use the flicking motion and start below the bottom line. Don't start at the line, because what you're doing is just, it's kind of like drawing. If you guys know art, you know, if you quickly swipe a piece of paper, you know what I mean, like it'll be like a shade. It won't be a harsh line like if you flick at it. So that's basically what you're doing with hair. You're actually like, basically that's how I think of it. I think of it as art. So I'm just flicking out the bottom line and just shading. Basically that's what I'm doing. Like to a pencil is shading on a piece of paper, and that's what the same thing you're doing with hair, if that makes sense. Right now I'm just spraying his hair down with water, making sure everything is damped. He wants to take a lot off the top. He just want a little curl. He don't want too much hair on his top. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna take the scissors, cut it down, and yeah. Right now I'm just looking at the overhang and I'm lining up his hair accordingly. I'm not really pushing this. I know you guys are like, oh, you're pushing him back. I'm not pushing him back. That's the hair laying over his natural line, and I'm just, you know, paying close attention to how I line his head. So right now I'm at the corner. I'm just kind of, you know, being real careful and making sure that I don't, you know, give him a crooked line or anything. These liners right here that I have are really good hitters, man. I gave my brother my gold blade, and I've been without, you know, some good liners for a minute, but I'm glad that I'm back on it, man. I'm glad that my liners hit like they do now. So yeah. This is what my client came in looking like. And this is how he's leaving, alright? It's your boy 360 Jeezy. If you're new to my channel and you like these haircuts, please subscribe. If you're subscribed and you like this cut, please give it a thumbs up. There's more videos on the way. I'm always dropping videos back to back to back to back to back. Alright, it's your boy 360 Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Cheers.